tacks and crumbling material. A familiar sight. Now, though, you can finish the joints like a real pro. No more fussing around with masking tape. The Fugi Set does the joints quickly and cleanly with no reworking needed. Here's how. Squirt the silicone into the joint and place the Fugi so that the sharp edge is always in the working direction. Now simply drag it along the joint and that's it. And with no parting compound. The Fugi lets you do joints of various strengths using the different angles. For instance, this is the 8mm angle. Here's the 5mm and the 3mm. Each one makes a clean and even joint. Any leftover material can still be used. That's another advantage of the Fugi Set because you don't have to work a parting compound into the joint or into the leftover silicone. Just scrape off the material and keep using it. Clean off the Fugi with a normal paper towel, for instance, and it looks like new. The material won't stick. And you can use your Fugi Set with all kinds of joint sealers, from silicone to acrylics to epoxy resins and Sikkerflex. You also save material. Don't put on too much because the Fugi lets you fill in thin patches later with no trouble. Material costs are under control. Of course, the Fugi Set is also good for vertical joints, end seams, and intersecting joints. To cross a horizontal joint, hold the Fugi at an angle. For a vertical joint, tip it forward. The ingeniously simple Fugi Set has a wide range of possibilities. One tool has a 16mm angle, a 10mm angle, a large radius for recessing and adjusting joints, and a concave edge for rounded seams. The sharp corner is to remove a joint cleanly. The second tool has 8 and 5mm angles and a small radius. Expansion joints are needed on exteriors where temperatures fluctuate widely. The Fugi Set lets you do these to perfection. Fill in the seam, level it with the long edge, and then use the large radius for a recess. This protects the joint from damage later. The Fugi Set's beautiful joints will make the tiling on your walls, floors, and other surfaces the highlight of your home. A Fugi Set belongs in every household. For what they charge for the joints in just 2 meters of wall, you can do seam after perfect seam to your heart's content.